you may know these guys from their online videos, the EdTech Survivalist and Fishing with Tom. Now, these guys are in hiding. They could be anywhere. They could be deep below the earth. They could be in a cabin in the mountains. They could even be at your next table.
So true. Okay, joining us live by video stream from separate undisclosed locations, please help me welcome the EdTech Survivalist and Tom Catfish Woodward. Tom, thanks for joining us. EdTech Survivalist, welcome to the show. Can you hear me? Can you tell us something about these zombies? Guys? Hey?
You got three basic kinds of zombies. You got your classic room zombie. This zombie's know nothing else but other zombies. His dissertation chair was a zombie, students are zombies, parents are zombies, his brothers and sisters are zombies, everybody around him is zombies. He wouldn't know a non-zombie unless he was hungry. So I'm telling you, there's no hope for these kind of zombies. These zombies, they're dumb. Now you also got a different kind of zombie called sunshine zombies. Sunshine zombies, they mean the right thing. They have a good heart. They're ready to chronicle that Twitter's all the rage. So they go to Twitter, and they sign up to Twitter, and they get their students on Twitter, and everybody's Twitter. But what do they Twitter? They Twitter their lectures. And when do they Twitter them? After they get it. Because you wouldn't want your students getting the lectures too early. And then they got it on Facebook. And what they do on Facebook, well, they join Facebook to save others. And how do they save them? They save them through their crap. This is the worst kind of zombie in my mind, the opportunist zombie. Now, the opportunist zombie is so bad because the zombie, he speaks the right things, he says the right things. Cloud computing, collaboration, open education, open source. He don't mean it. He don't mean it. What he wants is control, as we say, to manage you. They'll talk the talk, but when it comes down to it, they'll walk the walk right into proprietary software. They'll control you with Blackboard. They'll control you with SharePoint. They'll control you in every asset of your life. These are the zombies that you got to be afraid of. These are the zombies that you got to be scared for.
Tom?
Well, you know, that's an interesting question. Because zombification is verb, and everybody's crazy for that. You know, it's not an accident. Because being a zombie is all based on actions. You know, an LMS don't make you a zombie anymore. Living in Texas makes you a cowboy. A lot easier to be a cowboy in Texas. But it's the actions that make you a cowboy. Right?
How did this all start? Did we just wake up one day and there were zombies among us?
I think the approaching zombie holocaust can be directly related to the crisis of faith we're experiencing right now in each other. We don't trust one another. We're all afraid to lose our job. We have no real instinct for survival beyond following orders. The zombification of academia is as much a social phenomenon as it is a physical transformation of one body. We're all paralyzed by the institutions we have come to depend on. We have been sucking at the teeth of big government and centralized power for so long that we can't even begin to imagine ourselves anything but Walking Dead. Zombies are simply a byproduct of larger social forces that want to make us robots in times with a machine of institutional control. We have to fight it. And that's what we Catholics are all about. Fighting where they live.
Oh, well, I personally know a few zombie teachers and zombie administrators, but what about students?
Everybody. No one's safe from zombies. There's zombies everywhere. On Duncan, zombie. Obama, zombie. Madonna, zombie. Zombies are in every facet of our culture. Now, we can only focus on one small part of it because that's where we work and live. We got to keep it clean. But every element, there's nobody safe. Our student zombies, sure, they're student zombies. And they eat their young like every other zombie. They're afraid of this. They're fearing this. They want clear directions on that. They want to know what to do, A to B, get me through. I want my degree. It ain't about learning. It ain't about exploring. It's about a piece of paper. That's when you turn that piece of paper into zombie parchment. You basically disallow any sense of empowerment.
Catfish?
Hell yes, students are vulnerable. I saw an article the other day. The professor gave a student choices. Scared his students to death. Scared them. You can see the whites of their zombified eyes in their responses. Nope, sir, not a project like that. Please, can I have a research paper? 10 pages, APA format. That made me feel all nice and cozy. You ever see anything more zombified than a student choosing to write a research paper because he's scared of the unknown? Zombies aren't smart beasts. They can't handle choices. These are the students, the digital millennials, the millennial digitizers. They're lost as a chicken in a snowstorm with his head cut off, running around. No choices, not used to it. Zombified to the core.
So what can we do to protect ourselves against zombies? Can we immunize?
You need people around you to fight zombies. You need a group. You need a solid core of people who believe in what's right. And you think with them. And you reach out to them. And you protect them. That's how you immunize yourself. There ain't no magic drug.
I can use a rock. You just got to figure out what works.
You're going to create your own community. You're going to build it strong. And you're going to fortify against the zombies that are surrounding you in every aspect of your life. And you need to take control of your own technology. You need to own your own stuff. You need to build your own stuff. You need to invest in your own stuff. You need to be a survivalist. You need to understand that they're going to use those tools that they give you against you.
Catfish? Is there one particular image that drives you, that inspires you to keep on fighting? Keep fighting.
Well, it's kind of a terrifying amalgam of things I've seen on the internet. It's this Blackboard Comic Sans writing, blogs spoken here, being tweeted by a social media expert as he's interviewed on Good Morning America about how best to engage today's digital natives with Animoto and VoiceThread. I wake up screaming and choking on vomit every time. My wife's nearly left me because of it.
That's pretty scary. But if zombies are everywhere, is this a war we can even win?
A war we can win. I don't know if it's about winning.
We can win these people back, but it's going to be a battle. And there's going to be bodies and blood everywhere. And it's going to be a long, hard fight. So if you're not in it to win it, you're not going to get it done. So, let's rip and roll, baby. Rip and roll.
Oh, hallelujah, Jim and Tom. Well, I know you put yourself in harm's way by coming out in the open and exposing this reality of zombies in education. Thanks for joining us. Let's have another round of applause for the EdTech.
All right, I got to talk to you guys for just a minute. Now, the EdTech survivalists and Catfish are pretty darn worked up on this fear, this paranoia even about zombies. But I have to ask, are we really worried about the walking dead eating their brains, leaving them a soulless automaton that barely resembles their former selves? Or are they in fact just worried about being replaced by a more efficient, more obedient worker that consumes less energy, less resources? In this time of budget cuts and financial uncertainty, we should all be looking at ways to increase return on investment, ROI. At UVU, my group has to produce 12 new online courses by fall. I am not prepared to rule out using zombies as a means to achieve my quota. All of this talk of zombies just reminds me how truly xenophobic we all really are, even in our so-called enlightened halls of academia. So what if the ivory tower is splattered with a little zombie blood? The way I see it, I can push forward this agenda of zombies in the name of diversity.